What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today, we're going to be talking about Solana. Solana right now is up 14%, while other cryptocurrencies are still struggling to gain an uptrend. Now, as you are aware, the crypto market has taken a slight dip, obviously because of the whole Evergrande property business in China. But little moments like this is just more FUD. And also, this isn't the only time China has tried to take down cryptocurrency. As you can recall, in May, China had banned cryptocurrency, and it's been doing that quite a few times. But, for some reason, whales kind of use that story, that narrative, to sell off and try to manipulate the market. So, with that said, Solana, in this circumstance, has actually been such a strong horse in this bear trend. And as cryptocurrency is actually holding fairly strong, there are more hodlers, there are more smart people who are entering the space, a lot of retail investors who are pretty much just understanding that hodling and buying the dip is the way to go, and it definitely shows. But what's really standing out is Solana is holding its price range of around 130 and up, and currently right now 146. So in the 24-hour trading volume, it is 14%, 7 days down 9%, and within the year 4,000%. So before we hop into these new stories that have come up and why Solana is still pushing up, be sure to like that button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and let's begin. So what is keeping this up? Let's look at a few articles, but before we do, the first article I want to show you is what happened to Solana recently, and we all are aware that Solana was down for about 17 hours. Well, this story talks about what that was. So Solana attributes major outage to denial of service attack targeting DEX offering. So bots spam the Great Protocol IDO on Radium with 400,000 transactions per second, bringing the networks to its knees. The botting activity overwhelmed the network with a total transaction load of 400,000, with Solana noting that unbound growth of forwarder queues and resource-heavy blocks resulted in a number of forks being automatically proposed in the network. The recovery was led by a collaboration among Solana engineers from more than 1,000 validators, with a hard fork being passed after receiving support from 80% of network's active stakers. The foundation estimates that the network was patched, upgraded, and restored full functionality within 18 hours of Solana going offline. Now, when you have things going down so quickly, I'm just glad that Solana is able to get this fixed. And if anything, it's better that it was fixed early on, and they now learned their lesson. So I don't know if there's something like this that's ever going to happen again, but I think that they have at least tested this out, and they're going to make these bugs and fixes later. So with that said, again, this article is probably why Solana is holding steady. So Solana-based DEX ORCA raises 18 million from Three Arrows Capital and others. Okay, what are the others? Well, Three Arrows Capital, Polychain Capital, placeholder VC co-led the round with Coinbase Ventures, Jump Capital, Sino Global Capital, Collab Plus Currency, Defiance Capital, Z Prime Capital, and Solana Capital, which are participating in this funding. So this round of token funding, meaning ORCA sold its native ORCA tokens to investors from its treasury. The co-founder, Grace Ori Kwan, told the block that the raised capital will help ORCA expand its team and platform. And currently, it only has around 8 people, and they're currently hiring for the engineering and marketing functions. ORCA is currently an 8th ranked project in Solana ecosystem by total value locked, which is at the time of writing around 225 million. So again, people are still building on Solana. There is more decentralized exchanges building on Solana. And Solana is just fast, it's cheaper, it's just the way to go. And that's another reason why I think Solana is doing quite well and holding steady even in this bear trend. So I want to show you another article, which is if you invested $1,000 in Solana on January 1st, here's how much you would have. I want to share this because I thought it was really cool, good fact to know. So if you invested $1,000 on January 1st, which was around $1.86, then you would have had 537,000 Solanas. So that would have turned out to be today, if not today, but when it was hitting near its price point of around $158, you would have had been a total profit of $84,000. Just know that. The reason I want to share this article with you is because it's not too late to invest, you know, like always dollar cost average and always buy in the dips. But, you know, if you feel like it's ever too late to invest in something, I'm showing these stories because there's so much progress with Solana and why I'm so bullish on Solana, especially for these next 3 months in October, November, and December, which is supposed to be a bullish month for Bitcoin. Again, this is not financial advice, it's just my own financial opinion and entertainment. But in my opinion, Solana is one of the top 10 cryptocurrencies and may even make the top 5 fairly soon, maybe even the top 3. It's a huge competitor to Ethereum, and not just Cardano, really Ethereum. So that said, I want to go into the charts. Solana right now, you know, it broke out of our it was out of our triangle and it descended. But as I said before, you know, it was going to hit the touching points of around 134, and it did do that a couple of times. And I hope that you guys had dollar cost average into here. I did as well. But look how it rebounded, and now it's slightly going above the EMA ribbon. It's still below it, but it is reaching for that, and it is holding strong. And this to me, I think is really bullish because, you know, we were expecting red candles. If I go to the daily chart, we were expecting red candles, right? And we wanted that because, again, it was just going up and up and up so fast that we needed to get some red candles. And it touched our targets of when it bounced. And now I feel if the market continues to take a further dip, you know, if Bitcoin takes a further dip, we could see some more consolidation right here, or we could be trading sideways. But in October, November, and December, I feel because we already hit the golden cross for Bitcoin, and that institutions are, you know, buying with smart money into these platforms, I do expect us to go up if that continues in that trend. And another chart I want to show you is Solana and BTC, aka Bitcoin. Notice something. It is still holding strong. And in fact, Solana to BTC, Solana is above the EMA ribbon. That's really important. And the volume of buying is growing. And so people are smart enough to know when they bought the dip, they bought the dip. And just a couple, it was just either yesterday or the day before, Solana was in the 130s. And that's one of my favorite parts to buy is around that time. And below that, it was just yesterday, it was around 120 plus. So guys, like again, dollar cost average, you know, we're heading for a bullish month. That's just my point of view. And I think that this was all really juicy. So if you're wondering why Solana is doing really well, I shared these articles and I hope that helps you out a lot. And with that said, I remain bullish. I do think Solana will reach the top 5, maybe even possibly the top 3 in this bull run. So with that said, guys, I hope this has been very helpful. Please leave a comment down below. Are you buying more Solana on these dips? Are you holding, or are you going to sell? I would love to hear your opinions. And also, are you excited about this new ORCA DEX being launched on Solana? Do you think we're going to experience another outage? Do you think there's going to be more of a bot spam attack on Solana? Or do you think Solana is prepared for this? But I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. But other than that, just please like the button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys next time.